So, your car needs a service. You book a garage. You go along, and when you look in the workshop, the spanners are all different colours. What's that all about? Many years ago, a man called Andy was growing up with health problems. When he was at school, he was told, "You are never going to amount to anything." But Andy is a fighter. Those words were a bit like a red rag to a bull. He was determined he was going to amount to something. He had a passion for cars, and when he left school, he worked in garages. But those health problems went through him, through life. He lost a few jobs because of that. Eventually, 10 years ago, he decided he was going to go it alone. He found the premises and he started Andy's Cars. And a short time later, the social enterprise Andy's Ark. What's Andy's Ark about? Andy is very minded of the problems that he has grown up with. He wants to give others in the same situation a chance. Since he started Andy's Ark, he's taken on 100 people. They range in age from 16 to well into their maturity. They've all got an interest in cars and they all want to try. And Andy is there to help them to try. He talks to them, he listens to them. And gradually he discovers the key that he needs to unlock their potential. And that's the thing. Unlocking their potential. Letting them realise and see their own way forward. Take Charlie. Charlie was the youngest person they've ever taken on. She was about to be expelled from school just before she sat her GCSEs. There was something about Charlie. Andy spoke to her and he listened to what she said. And eventually, he spoke to one of his regular clients, a GP in the village where the garage is based. The GP spoke to her, and out of that came a reference to her own GP and an appointment which made them all understand why she couldn't behave. She had a serious health problem. 2 years later, Charlie is now a regular at the garage. She's working on qualifications to become a motor mechanic. She wants to go further. Then there's John. John's got Asperger's. With John, when he first came to the garage, always came his carer. He couldn't move without that carer. Talking to him, it became quite obvious. Confidence was going to be the thing. Confidence and getting him to stand on his own 2 feet. They worked and worked. For the first month, all John would do was stand by the garage wall, looking, watching. Slowly, he came forward and he'd stand by the cars while they were being worked on, watching all the time. Now, he is working on the cars himself. And that's where those coloured spanners come in. They help him to know what tool to use to do the job. But the important thing is, these days, his carer doesn't come to Andy's Ark with him. John has taken the theory part of his driving test and passed. He's looking forward to to doing the practical test. He wants to buy his own car. He wants his own key